Afternoon, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model 3. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model 3. And this is the white with the white interior. It's looking very nice. So let's start off by doing a quality check. And a quality check is going to be checking out the panels, and we're either going to give it a pass or a fail. So let's continue on with the quality check. So starting off with the left side, you want to make sure everything is flush, and then you want to move on to the right side. You also want to check the bumper. Here's a look at the wheels. Here's a look at the driver's side door. Let's see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's see if it's flush, and it is flush. Great job. Now, let's look over here. The trunk, this gap. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see if the charge port door is flush. And it is flush. Let's take a look at the rear. And the rear is looking good. But there is a new problem with the Model 3. I have to bring it to your attention. There is a paint defect on the right side of the trunk. We're going to look at 3 white Model 3s today, and I'm going to find the exact same problem. I can already see it from here. So watch, look at this. Whenever you're taking delivery of a Model 3, I want you to go to your back. And on the right side corner, will you see it? You see that. There we have it. And this is a problem that's coming from the Fremont factory. Whatever part that they have, whatever machine is producing this part, they're constantly putting the same stamp and the same problem, paint defect on each Model 3. You probably won't see it. But if you do, make sure they do a touch-up. Book a service appointment. Don't accept it. All right. I am going to be giving this still a pass because that paint defect, you're probably not going to see it. And it's very minor. But if you're a person that wants your car perfect, go look at the right side and go check it out. And if it is there, make sure you let them know. Take pictures. So let's move on to another Model 3. All right, we got ourselves another Model 3. This is the white with the white interior. The exact same combination. So let's look at the left side. And then let's continue on to the right side. Make sure your hood sits flush. Look at your wheels. Look at your glass roof. Because there is possibility it could be damaged during transportation. It has happened. So let's do the door test. See if it's flush. And it is flush. Also, check your door handles to see if it's flush. This is not flush. This gap right here looks disgusting. Look at that. You can almost see inside there. What is that? That other Model 3 didn't have the exact same gap like this. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we got a problem here. We got a problem here. Now let's look at the back. And remember about that problem I was talking about on the other Model 3. I would like to show you the exact same problem on this Model 3. So now look. Do you see it? We just seen another Model 3 with the exact same spot on the exact same. Oh my God. So they need to get that fixed. So look at your right side and check it out. All right. So let's check out another Model 3. All right, we got ourselves another Model 3, and this is the white with the black interior. Now let's take a look at the left light. Let's take a look at the hood. Taking a look at the bumper and taking a look at the right side. Now, make sure that whenever you're taking delivery, you be very careful. And it is flush. That side is flush. That's great. Let's check over here. The door's flush, and it is flush. Oh, this trunk gap is just horrible. Yeah, this is not good. Now let's take a look at the rear. Now let's look if we find the exact same problem that we seen with the other Model 3. Let's see if it has it on this one. And there you go. There you have it. That little stamp is right there. So, yeah. They really need to fix this. And somebody over at the factory needs to get this solved. So unfortunately, because of that gap, I'm going to have to fail it. Now let's move on to our last Model 3. So this is another Model 3. Today I decided to do 4 Model 3s because I wanted to see if the exact same mark were on all 4 Model 3s. And this is happening with the white. Let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the right side. Take a look at the wheels. Taking a look at the driver's side door. Let's do the test to see if it's flush. And it is flush. Let's check the rear door, see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this panel. See, this is what we want to see. See how much the gap is? It's a lot better than what we've been dealing with the other Model 3s. So that's looking good. That's what we want to see. Charge port door is not flush though. Let's take a look at the rear. Rear is looking good. And now let's see if the exact same problem is on this Model 3. Can we go 4 for 4 with the exact same problem in the exact same spot? Let's look at it. And there you have it. That dot is right there. So I'm telling you, this is a brand new vehicle and all 4 of them has the dots. How could this be? Because the machine that's producing this vehicle is not calibrated right. It needs a recalibration because it's putting the same defect on all 4 different Model 3s. It's unfortunate that somebody at the factory still hasn't noticed it. I've seen this defect now on a lot of Model 3s. Many of you may not even catch it, and some you may want to live with it. But I'm telling you, if you're going to be spending your money and investing in Tesla, you want to make sure that the car is built to their best of their ability. You know, I've been receiving a lot of slack for doing these quality checks, and all I'm trying to do is to help Tesla make a better car. Because if you don't know what the problem is, then you don't know how to fix it. So the reason we're doing these quality checks is to improve their build. Because if we complain, the consumer will gain. I want them to build a better car for the consumer. I'm personally invested. I have my hard-earned money invested in Tesla stock. That's why. I want these cars to be perfect. I want these cars to be the number 1 electric cars in the world. They have the potential to be. They are. You know what? They are the number 1 electric car company in the world. But I don't want any quality issues, because we're going to be competing with Mercedes and Audi and a whole lot of car companies that are coming into the market. And if we have things like these paint defects, this is unacceptable. So I'm going to have to fail this Model 3 because I'm just tired of seeing these defects on these vehicles. I have a 2020 vehicle and it doesn't have none of these vehicle defects. So there's something's going on. So they've ramped up production, but now they're missing things. They're letting things slide. With the amount of money that they have and their market cap, these certain things should not be happening. Whoever is at the Fremont factory and doing quality control on their vehicles needs to be fired. They need to be fired because there shouldn't be cars being left from the factory and having these defects. And, I don't mean to sound I don't want to make this a rant or mean to sound negative, but my goal at the end of the day is to improve Tesla's quality. That's why I do these quality checks. That's the only reason why, because I want them to produce a better vehicle for the consumer. And I know they can. All right, so that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.